Where many saw a dead end, one teacher saw possibility. Radical tells the true story of a teacher in Mexico who transformed a classroom of overlooked students into a generation of geniuses. Our Julian Soto spoke to one of Mexico's best-known actors, Eugenio Derbez, about the Spanish language film and the challenge of taking on the role of a fearless educator.
Ustedes necesitan lo que cada uno de ustedes necesita, ya lo tienen. Y se llama Potencial.
Radical, a movie based on a true story with teachers. I come from a family, my mom, a teacher of 30 years, sister-in-law teacher, cousin a teacher. Can you talk about the importance of a real mentor and advisor in life?
Well, first of all, being a teacher is, I think, the hardest job in the world. Being in a daily basis, teaching kids, having the responsibility of changing someone's life, it's a great responsibility and it's a very hard work. So, all respect. But I think that we need to make a change in education. Sergio is one of a kind. I just want to tell everyone that who watched the movie, probably there's not a lot of Sergios out there. But I would like to tell the kids that if they don't have a Sergio, after watching the movie, they know there's a path. They can learn by themselves, borrow a computer for an hour and try to learn by themselves. The thing is that we need to change something in the education system and help the kids to become what they want to do and develop their potential.
And for you, how has this changed? Because coming off of Coda, another drama, and this another drama, because known for your comedy and your mom, a very famous actress as well, how has this changed for you a little bit?
Well, it just happened. I wanted to expand my horizon and get out of my comfort zone. So I'm not quitting comedy. I'm just like trying to do something else, and I might get back exactly to make my range a little wider. And it's interesting. I love it. I'm loving it. But eventually, I will be back in comedy. Yeah.
And can you talk about what it was for you to be part of this film? You see all the families out here, especially of Mexican descent.
Well, I was saying inside that I always wanted to produce movies here in the U.S., and now that I have the opportunity, I promised myself that I was going to try to portray Latinos in a different way. In a positive way, not just as narcos or immigrants crossing the border. There's much more than that. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to find interesting stories that are positive stories about Latinos like Sergio to make a change on how they look at us worldwide.
You can catch Radical in select theaters on October 20th and everywhere on November 3rd.